lady, what are you doing?
I am shipping this shirt.
Oh, making it so formal.
I wanted them to know I handled it with care.
Yeah, nicely folded.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got a few of our Gizmo off-road shirts left, so we've been gone for like
weeks.
Most of our inventory has actually moved over to 144 Print House. Yeah, there we go.
That it solves it all.
What, turning it off and back on again?
Yep.
Works every time.
All the devices, not just one. See?
Like I was saying, most of our inventory is over at 144 Print House now. We just had these, yeah, so they're based out of Dallas. And so we just had a couple of those Frontier shirts left in stock, but all of our new prints are living there or on the road doing fulfillment, which is rad because, you know, we were out of town for 2 weeks. So we want to make sure that things get out to you guys on time. So
thanks, Greg, for your patience. Thank you.
Yeah, so our buddy Greg here. What's his address? Where does he live? What's his phone number? We got his social?
No.
We went, obviously, former trip to Orlando, stayed down there for a BC shoot, and then we had like 2 extra days in Orlando to spend. We went to Disney World. It was pretty rad.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Got to meet up with James and Becky, Adam and Colette, Ben and Sunny, Chelsea and Chelsea. Is that everyone? Yeah, and then plus us, that was 10. Yeah, so we had like a nice little dinner for Becky's birthday. Went back through the shop. That's good. You got it, girl. We got some boxes that are here, some shipments, some things. And so just doing a quick little recap of what's been going on in the shop. It's been gone. It looks like Jackson put a little more time on Bones White Lightning. We haven't really decided what we want to call this thing yet. What do you guys think? Bones? You know, because it's all white internals, right? Or White Lightning. White Lightning's kind of cool. But yeah, so on that note, he came back through with the Steel It Dove Gray and painted all these bits that we had to touch up, like I said, with the extra welding that we did after the main coat was thrown down. So he came back in and yeah, it's really smooth now, which is cool. Because there was like a little bit of overspray from the Steel It when he did the big spray. And so going in, kind of scuffing down some of those high spots where it's a little more brittle. See, now it's nice and smooth, no more of that texture. So came in, painted all these tabs. Let's get the fuel cell drop back in, added the e-brake mount. We got the column bit all painted up and started to slowly add some things. You see, like I said, the fuel cell buckets dropped in, water pumps in, clutch master is in. We got to get some more pieces for the brake pedal assembly that we're using with the Alaritech. Am I saying that right? Help me out, Wilkerson. And you know, put some more progress on this thing here shortly. But now we're in assembly phase. Like I say, my absolute favorite time for any build, which is painted chassis, bolting on brand new parts. I'm just waiting on a few more bits so we can keep assembling, try and get that thing done for Hot Pit Round 3. Otherwise, this showed up. Yeah. So we got our Mobile One shipment. Super freaking pumped on this. We got you know, a couple buckets here. We got our massive stock here. We got our 020 for the Frontiers. We got our 030 for the Z. We got some racing oil. We got all of our lubricants for the drivetrain. Got some diesel for the tow rig and the Condor and the Patrol. Freaking pumped on all that. Otherwise, we have all of this, which is cool. And we got some boxes in from Nissan. We got which a lot of this is parts for the new Z build. So I'm gonna go through, open all this up, see what we got. And then we got a fresh set of Yokohama Geolandar XAT 37s. These are for another project. Maybe I'll get to show you what that is. Gotta get permission, but yeah, so another round of 37s. These are though are by 20-inch rims, so that's kind of cool. Still has a decent sidewall because the 37s are mega. I like the 37 on a 17, you know, that's what's on the old Titan out there. It's blown out, let it come in. There she is. The 37 still looks good on a 20-inch rim, so I'm gonna go through, open all this stuff up, see what we got here. Boys are out right now. Pierre's up at Blood Motorsport, getting some projects done up on his end. He'll be coming in this week to do a little bit of work here in the shop. We have some new parts coming in for the race rig from CJD. I think one of those boxes from them too. So we have a new partner for our race truck and our other Nissan Frontier and Titan. That is CJD. And they sent us out a bunch of cool pieces that we are going to be installing. This is these guys right here. Yeah, CJD Racing. So we'll see what's in here. I think that might be our bump stops. So proper air bump stop mounts for the back of the Frontier. Also some different mounts up front to help get our shock placement a little bit better. We're gonna do some work on this thing, get this guy updated because we're gonna be taking it back out soon. Otherwise, everything's been going pretty good. Shop looks clean. Thanks, Jackson, leaving it nice and clean for us. Oh yeah, and Jackson, he is out in Ohio currently. After Grid Life, he went down to his home to get his rig, doing like the final phase of the move from his spot in Ohio out here to SoCal. So that's pretty cool, it's pretty exciting. Get this guy a little freshened up for potentially another event, we'll see. Otherwise, yeah, shop update, let's do it. All right, lady, you ready? You look like you're dressed to be ready.
I'm ready. There's
Well, you're gonna unbox, I'm gonna film you.
What?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, you begin with this.
Oh, okay. Baby steps.
I was actually kidding, but I think you'll enjoy this part. Tear the thing open.
You're kind of aggressive.
I actually wanted to unbox all this stuff, but
It's okay.
this is, but yeah, I'm letting you have.
I bet Jackson wishes he was here right now.
I know, look at all
This
this
would be
stuff.
him.
Here, I'll get this crap out of your way because this is gonna be a pain in the butt. That's too much grease. Got the 030, 1030, 020, like got some options here, which is cool. And then what is this stuff? 75 140, yeah, so that's the thick boy stuff. And then we got 7590, which is good too. So I'm into all this.
So what do you do with the pallets when you're done with them?
We stack them up in the back until we get tired of them. This one I'm pretty stoked about. This is a new partner of ours, CJD. So they are providing us with some racing components for a racing truck. That's a bag of hardware, so I'm gonna leave that. It's not as exciting.
I'm so excited to see what this is.
I know. So they make a bump stop mount for the rear of the Frontiers. This will go on the inside of the rear frame rail, and then our bump stop from Bilstein will slide up into here, pinch bolt off, and that hits the rear axles. This would have been great during the race. Instead, we got to bounce around and snap our backs a little bit. Oh, this is probably the pads. So this will lay on, like you can see the 4 bolts, or the 4 notches I should say, for the U-bolts. So this will slide under where the leaf goes, and this will press up against the axle, and then that's the landing pad for the bump stop. So basically it looks like this in the truck. Pretty cool. Stoked on that one.
That's little compared to the...
I know. I'm curious what it is. Who doesn't love a little unboxing? It's like Christmas. We got all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, what are these? These are the custom machine bolts that they made for us to thread their Heim style steering onto the new Frontier. So these are custom made. This is heavy. This feels like hubs. I guess it's hubs. Based on the size and weight, that's exactly what it is.
Good guess.
It's me, I'm a genius. These are the hubs for, like I was saying, we can't decide if we want to name it Bones or White Lightning.
It's Bones.
It's Bone? We're going with Bones?
It's Bones.
Sorry, YouTube, you've been outvoted by Liz.
Well, we've been referring to it as Bones now for,
You have been,
for
yeah.
like 2 month and a half months.
Yeah.
It's been a solid month.
And these are rad. This is the Nissan Value Advantage. So these are actually like a more cost-effective part that Nissan makes. Nissan NVA, or NVA I guess it would be. Nissan Value Advantage. It's almost half the cost, I'd say like 60% of like a Nissan OEM part. It's rated as good, comes in at a much lower cost. We're gonna be utilizing these pieces on that car. So yeah, now we got our rear hubs, got our front hubs. Now we can hang the brakes on it and even put wheels on it. So that thing's been floating because we've been waiting on these hubs.
It's all Bones. Oh, you've been wanting that.
Uh-huh, yeah. When you go testing your suspension in King of Hammers with your Titan and you bottom out at a solid 60 plus miles an hour, you might put a hole in the bottom of this thing with your tire. We haven't had a windshield sprayer here for a few months. Had to get a little handy with it, literally handy. Oh, nice emblems. Need those. Actually do need one of those. Brake hardware. Aha, check this out. Need this.
What's that going to?
So these are the upper control arm little nuts. And one of the tricks that we did to save time on the swaps. So those normally sit on the outside of the frame, right here. And these bolts come from the inside. And it's right up next to this coilover. See, the bolt normally comes right up in through this coilover, and it's very difficult to get to it, right? So you got like a little wrench in here and you're trying to change an upper control arm in 5 minutes. I think it was Pierre. I think Pierre had the idea to spot weld drill those off, put them on the inside, and we run the bolts from the outside in, which is genius. And these are little floater nuts that sit in that tray that you saw, and then you just run the bolt into it. And the idea with the floater is that, you know, the bolt hits it, it finds its home, and pulls it tight. So, but now we have spares because we lost one. These are the floaters. So we learned a cool little trick. So we're going to be using the Part Shop Max calipers on the car. Much more affordable option. Actually, the same ones that are on this car. Yeah, baby. Like that. So this is actually a Jeff Jones trick. I gotta give him a hat tip to that one. If you want to know what those rotors are from, I'll let you ask him because I don't want to throw out a secret, but rear rotors that allow us to run a lighter weight rear brake rotor caliper setup. So why does this look like a shock? This is the Nismo Billet upper brace. Super nice unit. So that, and then the side pieces. So it's 3-piece. Comes together, bolts together, lays on the car. But yeah, I got 3 of those. We got one on the race car, and now we got one for the demo Z, one for Bones. Probably rotors again. I mean, there's nothing too thrilling about factory rotors, but I'm pretty pumped on it because we've been waiting on those. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This one. Liz, you're gonna be pumped on this one too.
I don't know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, I think I know what it is.
Yeah?
I think it's for the Titan.
Yeah?
And it's gonna be cool.
There you go, girl.
It took a second.
Yeah, I know, because it's from Nifty City and it's really hard to describe. Look at that thing.
That's cool.
This is gonna be so sick. Full-blown iPad dash from Nifty City. These guys are super cool. They built this for us custom. And you can see that it's a lot of wiring, a lot of stuff to do, a little GPS action. We got, you know, still have camera mode, still got navigation, all the AC, all the climate controls in there now. Volume, but you still have a volume knob, which is freaking sick. I hate touch screen volume. Want to have a knob, dude. It's like freaking Spinal Tap. Take it to 11. Yeah, still got our temp gauge. Got our traction control button. Steering wheel heat even is on here. This is gonna bring that Titan into the 21st century, dude. This is sick. This is freaking sick. I'm excited for that one. Cause you know, it's like the interior of the Titan, it's like, it's a little dated, you know.
Save the best for last.
Wow. I really didn't know that that's what this was. You would think that I planned this on purpose, but I certainly did not. So this is the new NOS energy drink, 0 sugar. Dude, look at that. That's quite the display.
Yeah, it's really nice presentation.
Dude, cool. Yeah, new 0 sugar, 100% NOS. That is cool. I like this box. I think I opened it upside down. Hey, look at that. Hey, what's this? Hey. I did, I opened it backwards. All right. Some fresh goods. I'm into all that. Uncommon goods. You know what that is?
Yeah, is that wedding stuff?
Oh yeah, it is. It's a keepsake box. Oh, it's from Arjun. Yeah.
So nice.
Maybe it's funny how that tied in. Arjun he was the brand manager for NOS over 10 years ago. And we ran into each other in Atlanta. He came out to the race, reconnected. He met Liz.
Oh, cool.
One's for you. I told you there was something for you.
It's really a nice surprise.
Actually, we'll put it right here on the NOS fridge. Yeah. All right, well that about does it for a quick little shop update, getting some fresh packages, get back to work on Bones here shortly, since we've officially called it that, right? We're locking that in, I'm into it. So next up is getting the M56 with the new Optima wrap cleaned up and ready to go, and ideally fired up. I gotta reach out to Link ECU and see if those guys are available. We're gonna get this thing hooked up, plugged up, some fresh NGK plugs in there, and get this guy back together and fired up. We're gonna be taking it to the K&N Cars and Coffee this weekend on Saturday, Anaheim Stadium, which will be pretty rad. So we're gonna take the Infiniti out, we're gonna throw it on the Condor, and we're gonna get this thing out on display and go hang out with some people and check out some cool cars. Check out this little hot rod, rad little Turbo 2002 wide body. This is the best car here. We found it. we can leave now.
Pack it up.
With the best
Look at that
wheels.
interior, dude.
I know, dude.
It is perfect.
Yeah, this thing's freaking rad. It looks like it's like homemade, but it's certainly, I don't know. I mean, it could be homemade. It's really nice.
Some people make cool things at home.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a full swing steering on it. Like, I've never seen it like this. It's like one of the cleanest stock FDs I've seen in a super long time. Love it. And this is like the third Dirt King rig I've found out here. This is sick. Yeah, brother.
Dude, isn't it crazy how these Tundras swallow 37s?
Oh yeah. Well, like you've seen old Cherry Lenz.
Yeah.
He's got 37s on his. Nice, brother. Dude, this thing's really reminding me of my old FC. Just like slammed to the ground, big old wing.
Good kit, nice arrow.
Yeah, good wheels. I had a sub, but it never made it into the car. It stayed with the Blazer.
It stayed with the Blazer, yeah. Dude, that's period correct.
Oh yeah, with the purple tint.
Yeah. Yeah. 27-year-old Cook tint.
The Serum Vega, dude. Yeah. No, this thing's cool. All right, Jax, I can see you in this one.
For sure. I have to trim the sides of my hair though.
This one's definitely built well. A lot of nice truck builds out in SoCal, what do you know? All right, that's a wrap for K&N Cars and Coffee. Everybody's clearing out. You know, the guys did a fantastic job putting on an awesome show. Thought it was 100% packed. I don't know how many cars are here, but a lot. It took like almost an hour and 10 minutes for Jackson to get in with the Condor. I kind of came in with a little bit more guidance. It helped out, but yeah, just a great time, killer show. See you guys next time.